Using SWOT Analysis to Formulate Strategy by Catherine Youngblood. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning technique used to help a person or organization identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to the business, competition, or project planning. This analysis is used to help identify the internal and external factors that will help or not help in meeting the objectives of the business, venture, or project. What may be a strength for one objective may be a weakness for another. There's not a way for one analysis to fit all. The SWOT analysis has its own weaknesses. For example, when users just compile lists and are not thinking about important factors in achieving the objectives. Strengths and weaknesses are internal factors, such as for the human resources part would be staff, target population. Physical resources is location, building, or equipment. The financial is grants and other sources of income. Activities and processes are programs you run, systems you employ, and past experiences, building blocks for learning and success, your reputation in the community. Opportunities, the use of elements in the environment you can use to your advantage. And the threats are any elements in the environment that could cause you trouble for the business. External factors from community or societal forces are the opportunities and threats you could face. Future trends in your field or the culture, the economy, local, national, or international, funding sources, foundations, donor, legislators, demographics, changes in age, race, gender, culture in your area. The physical environment is your building location. Legislation, do new federal laws make your job easier or harder? And local, national, or international events. This framework shows some examples of questions to ask when starting an analysis. If an organization does not do analysis to check for the strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats on a regular basis, they can fail or become unstable. Management members do need to familiarize himself or herself with the aims and objectives of the organization and the visions and mission. When this is accomplished, use the SWOT analysis. It will view all negative and positive factors inside and outside the firm. Some of the limitations would be price increases over time, availability of raw materials, any new regulations, and the economy moving up and down. Certain limitations which are not in control of the firm would be not big enough research and development facilities, poor quality control, and lack of skill and efficient labor. There are two different kinds of business level strategies that are used. Porter's generic strategies. It is when an organization may pursue a differentiation, overall cost leadership, or focused strategy at the business level. The product life cycle is a mode how sales volumes change over the life of the product. An organization that uses a differentiation strategy seeks to one-up its competitors through the quality and services and of its products, and they can charge more with these benefits. The differentiation strategy seeks to distinguish itself from competitors through the quality of its products or services. The overall cost leadership strategy, in which an organization attempts to gain a competitive advantage by reducing its costs below the cost of competing firms. The focus strategy concentrates on a specific regional market, product line, or group of buyers. There are 4 stages in the product life cycle, which are introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Introduction stage demand may be very high and sometimes outpaces the firm's ability to supply the product. The growth stage, more firms begin producing the product and sales continue to grow. Maturity stage, overall demand growth for a product begins to slow down. The decline stage, demand for the product decreases. The number of organizations producing the product drops. Formulating corporate level strategies. Single product strategy is when an organization manufactures just one product or service and sells it in a single geographic market. Related diversification is when an organization operates in several businesses that are somehow linked with one another. Unrelated diversification is when an organization operates multiple businesses that are not logically associated with one another. Portfolio management techniques are methods that diversified organizations use to determine which businesses to engage in and how to manage these businesses to maximize corporate performance. Tactical planning are organized sequences of steps designed to execute strategic plans. Developing tactical plans and executing tactical plans. Operational planning is the organizational planning, the development, and imitation of operational plans. Single-use plans is a program or project. Standing plans are policies, standard operating procedures, rules, and regulation. Crisis management, a related concept, is the set of procedures the organization uses in the event of a disaster or other unexpected calamity. So in conclusion, the SWOT analysis helps in strategic planning in the following manner. It is a source of information. It builds organization strengths. It reverses its weaknesses. It maximizes its response to opportunities. It overcomes threats. It helps in identifying the firm's abilities. It helps decide the goals. And knowing past and future plans can help in seeing what needs to be done.